Shocking literally everyone, Cold Steel 4 has a release date right around the corner. This means it's time to refresh our memory on our grand adventure through Erebonia. And while I have no faith in Class 7 to come out on top of this one, they'll pull it off somehow. So here's Axelrod from 2020 watching Axelrod from 2019 play Trails of Cold Steel 3 and showing a bunch of stuff I saw, enjoyed, and made a fool of myself with. Spoilers everywhere. You know her? Yeah, she's one of my old schoolmates. We were in different classes though. I mean, it shouldn't be a surprise. Like, we've come across like 8 different classmates of Thor's Military Academy main campus. So, I mean, like, they should just be coming straight out the gate. Be like, oh, did you go to school with this sucker food too?
Her too?
Oh, man. We still got a few more class members to go. So, you know, just keep on saying it. I certainly can't read dialogue for a 100-hour game and not find goofs of myself. Reading is hard, people. This is definitely no coincidence. Coincidences don't happen in Trails of Cold Steel. And spend dev time on just making stuff up. You know, that's an interesting point. Well played. At the school cafeteria. For some reason, like, I don't know why I thought this, but the way Reen's arm is right there, like, you know, it's, you know, doing whatever. Ooh. I'm losing myself. The way that was, and then the way, whatever, it doesn't matter. She's really bailing us out. It was a miscalculation on the principal's part to not join us. However, we must simply handle matters with our available personnel. Oh, that's okay, a little twang in there. Phantom Thief B, the famous. Beyond this is the abandoned. All right. Population-wise, the capital's 8,800. Well, we'll go 888,000. To say that correctly. The crossbow's that number. Also, both groups' areas will include Vancouver Street and Dreikel's Plaza. We're just gonna go with Vancouver. Dice, Decephalalosaurus. All right, sorry. Could have just made him illegible? Man, all right. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Well, you know how we do around here. We spread the goofs around far and wide. But here's some of my favorite developer goofs. There were incidents of the Night Touch after the War of the Lions 50 years ago. Don't they mean 250 years ago? I remember how you used to compete with Patrick in Class 7. Wait, what? Oh, I think we've seen that painting over there. Oh, well, wait. My dogs. Come on. That painting and that painting are the exact same. Like, at least put that painting over here. Oh my gosh, is that one the same as... Oh my gosh. The time of day has advanced to the afternoon. We should be able to reach Parm by noon. I don't want to be the one to point this out, but I just gotta say, you gotta be careful with some of this, decorations, I guess. Because you can really go into some sensitive areas. And I kind of noticed this right away, and you gotta be careful with that kind of stuff. They're going up against the society and have hired Zephyr. Wait. Where are you getting that information from? They haven't mentioned that. That's a leap there.
It's good to see you, Eustace. Hello again, Milliam. Was it just last month I saw you?
What the heck? That's not what it says right there. See those black dots and they were going through the door right there? That was weird. Casting a magic spell. I've never ever used this before.
Sparkle, Zodiac Force! Arcus activate!
Yeah! That absorbed not a dang thing. What a weird looking... Alright, well... I think it's about time we check in on Toval. It's been a whole game, so I'm sure he's received some buffs since then.
Sup, Breen? Been a while.
What's up, Toval? You were really bad in the second game. Hopefully, if you join my squad, you'll be a little bit better.
My thanks, Captain Arcade. I look forward to seeing you again. I wish you luck patrolling the summer festival alongside my older brother.
This is... I underestimated them. Shara, I'm sorry. Sorry, Ein. Looks like I messed up.
Goddess, please protect my daughter.
Well, I definitely didn't see that coming. I'm sorry to see you go, Victor and Oliver. I actually liked you guys a lot. Some great moments with you two, and you will be missed. Let's check out on our senior Erebonian correspondent, Kyrie, to see the ramifications of those deaths in the country.
I'm a proud Erebonian man!
Thanks, Kyrie. You're staying strong, and we respect that. Unfortunately, Reen doesn't receive the same respect he deserves, which is truly a tragedy. You sure you're okay, Wayne? Yeah, I'm fine now, all thanks to Kyrie's timely treatment and Sandy's home cooking. What about Reen's timely intervention of you not getting stabbed to death? Where did you come from? And why are you all up in my face? Do you have a problem with me, Instructor Schwarzer? Bruh! Man, today really wiped me out. Oh, you're talking with someone. Yeah, you could see we were talking, and then you just come over and start shouting across the room, interrupting our conversation, sucker. My goodness. And I'm not just someone, I'm the instructor here. Alright, show some respect. Oh my goodness, this guy's always sneaking up on me. And let's not leave out a recap of more enjoyable moments from the playthrough.
Nothing you say will change our minds.
How about you're gonna be arrested?
We are those whose hands aren't bound by the Imperial government. As such, we need not concern ourselves with the RMP and the Intelligence Division restricting our actions.
About getting arrested.
True enough. There's pretty much nothing we can do to stop you guys.
How about getting arrested?
Now, since we're both in our machines already, let's have a little mock battle.
Man, Aurelia, relax.
We just got here minutes ago, and you already want to start fighting?
Now get to stepping. Stop picking up them bugs and set those rocks down. Stop picking your nose. Get to stepping. Go to your room. Sit in the corner. No video games for a week.
La 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 la.
I'm gonna give you a C- on that one. That, oof. Oof.
Then those of us who could make it all got together here. Ta-da!
It looks like you've accepted help from a member of the Arcade School. Is the Vander School? Am I not enough?
You're getting a little salty there, are you?
That's right. You're
Oof. 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 Get bodied. Now we're gonna wrap back around to the pub. With the rubber dub dub. In the club. Sipping on bub. That's 50 cents. Well, some of that is, anyways. My request is this. You take back all the bad things you said, and we compete with each other fair and square. And you pay for all the remodeling that we want to do to our store. And you pay our employee salaries for 6 months. The 6 months that you ruined our reputations. And I want a bag of chips. Our portions are generous, perfect for lunch. I'm a eater, alright? And when people say their portions are generous, I'll be the judge of that. Your price better be $5 for 4 pieces of chicken. Big pieces of chicken, mind you. Some mashed potatoes, some green beans, and maybe like a little bit of like sweet potatoes, you know, on the side there too. A little bit of salt and pepper on the mashed potatoes, you know, maybe like some Lowry's on there too. Some good stuff right there.
What is the Black Workshop? And how were they able to create Millium and Altina? What is the phantasmal blaze plan that Chancellor Osborne took from the Society? And how did you become leader of the Iron Bloods?
Tell me right now! Right. Okay, guys, tell them what you know. Oh? Well, it's not much information, as it is a feeling. I can feel the wind much more strongly here than I can anywhere else. Would that be because... And hold on a second. This might be quite a bit of a stretch, but... That because you're outside? Just a thought.
And so, that is how I became the first Iron Blood.
They had to interrupt all that? Y'all sucker fools, man. We could have got answers. Sucker fool, man. Now, I find it incredibly difficult to not make bold predictions when it comes to playing games, and Cold Steel is no exception. I made so many predictions, I think it's about time we start tracking them. Osborne, drop it like it's hot.
Let us begin.
Let's talk about Ash. He's a nice guy that's just trying to get by. He does good work for the people and genuinely cares about those around him. I'm being told Ash is called in and has a comment.
Cute! Now cut the shit!
Alrighty then. Ash is a troublemaker. Does it amount to anything?
Ash Carbide. I'm in Class 8, Combat Tactics.
This guy's gonna be a problem. I just know.
Ash, I am the one responsible for Hummel. Let your years of suffering end with me.
Why the hell would you...
Our favorite evening show got canceled after its alluring host turned out to be a witch trying to destroy the world. So does anything fill in that void? I'm hedging my bets right now. We're gonna have Abin time back. Oh, is it just starting now? That's the Abin time music. Wait, the song? Yep.
Good evening, listeners.
I'm a very happy person right now. We've met tons of powerful figures as we walk in Reen's shoes, but there's only one being that has a chance of beating McBurn. Does she show up? What are the chances that's Adios? I'm gonna throw my wild guess out there and say that's Adios.
I am the elder of the Hexen clan, Roselia Milstein. Emma's grandmother, Celine's creator, and the one who taught Vita everything she knows.
Did I call that? Did I call that? I think I might have called that. I hope I did. Gotta go back in time and stuff like that, but I think I called that and I'm pretty happy about that. After spending so much time in Crossbell, it seemed inevitable that we would get a payoff for the SSS. The end result was something not even I was expecting. How long can he keep running like this? We're definitely gonna see Lloyd in this game. Definitely. Hopefully he doesn't join my party, because I don't need that buster up in my party. That guy sucks. Oh, okay. That's nice. Wish it was more than... Oh, okay. It's important when making predictions to stick with them to the end. Changing your mind or losing faith is a recipe for disaster. Jaegers. Lending more credence to Saracene.
I figured Needhog would be good, but the other guys are no slouches themselves.
Foiled again. What's up, Sarah?
I'm just talking to myself. Don't let it spook you.
I got a penchant for these things, I guess. If you watch enough anime, whether in games or not, you pick up on a few things. And now I just made myself uncomfortable because you're going to think I watch these kinds of animes and I just put myself into a corner. I refute all these accusations.
I heard this place was changed a lot when they renovated it into a dormitory.
Calling it now, the principal's gonna walk in. What did I say?
Not just her. I'll be joining you ladies as well.
What did I say? Take it from me. When you try to help people in an RPG, they might try and take advantage of you. Once you're locked in the quest, you're forced to do their bidding. But be careful out there. Oh, Brigadier General Wallace is gonna show up and he's gonna be like, I want to fight too. Watch out for that. I bet you that's what's gonna happen. Why not see your progress with me? Oh no. Generous offer, I accept. Growing up is a tough task for a kid, especially when you're kidnapped by a crazy noble and forced to become the Vermilion Apocalypse. Recovering from that trauma takes a toll, I'm sure. It's always nice to have someone help and guide you through these troubling times.
Ah, hello, Kurt. It's been some time.
Something about Cedric is off.
He certainly doesn't change.
Ah, but that's what makes him him. He's a warrior with an iron will, ready to put his life on the line. It's comforting to know such a person is our leader.
Well, well. It would appear you're already fitting in as a member of the group.
Okay. Remember towards the beginning-ish of the game, maybe, it could have been like 40 hours in or whatever. But remember when Cedric, people were saying like, oh man, he changed. And it started ever since he went under the tutelage of Osborne. All right. So Osborne has been grooming Prince Cedric after a certain point. And then we get to this point where now Cedric, maybe it's alluded to him being an Ironblood perhaps, or at the very least being closer to the Ironbloods than he was, before, or as we knew it, basically. So now it kind of seems like Osborne has groomed a puppet on the for the Empire, where he actually controls the Empire and Cedric just does everything that Osborne wants.
In my father's stead, as Crown Prince, I hereby entrust the fate of our nation to a man I'm sure you may all be familiar with, Chancellor Gileath Osborne.
It can take some time to pick up on the clues, but when you do, just make sure it isn't too late. Make those predictions early and you'll be rewarded. Make them too late, and all you're bound to get is, well, duh. You don't look suspicious at all, except you look suspicious.
My name is Lumen. I'm a visiting professor at one of the Empire's universities.
Or Lumen. Alright, hedge your bets now. This guy's a bad guy.
The Institute is closed
That's,
today.
Professor Lumen. This guy is, he's not some normal guy. I called this, he had voice acting. Come on.
Yes. This can't be a coincidence, given the strangeness going on underground.
He actually kind of sounds... if you remember the graveyard scene with George and Angelica, there was a guy with silver hair. He actually kind of... he doesn't sound close enough, but he sounds similar. What are the chances that Franz is still alive? What are the chances? Are they greater than 0? I think they might be. Oh, Alberic is Lumen. He just changes his hair. That has to be it.
Franz Lumen, the first disciple of G. Schmidt and the deceased husband of the Reinford Group's chairman.
Didn't I say it? I totally... Well, I called it. People coming back from the dead isn't unheard of in Trails of Cold Steel. It's something that hasn't quite been explained yet, but I'm curious all the same. Still, it felt like a roller coaster of predictions trying to get this right. I don't know how I'd feel if Crow were to be alive. I feel like this game really is setting up for Crow to be alive somehow. Maybe, none of it really makes sense, but I don't know, Osborn could have experimented on him or something. Who knows?
Thor's Military Academy, Class 7. Show me just what you can do.
A guy's voice kind of reminds me of Crow a little bit.
It's nice to meet you all. I'm called Azure Siegfried.
I'm still getting Crow vibes, but, you know, we'll see. Alright. That's Ordine. I'm telling you, man. I called it from the beginning that it might be Crow. It's Crow. We're locking it in.
Tell me what role I'm supposed to play in tomorrow's act.
All right. No. Azure Siegfried.
Yeah. You ain't slick. I already figured this out the first time I saw the sucker.
What's this Siegfried crap? Do you think it sounds cool or something? Well, Crow?
Now, Muse is a very curious character that I'm still trying to understand. Who is she? What is her stake in all of this? And how is she this good at what she does? These are sadly questions for Cold Steel 4, but there's one thing that's for certain. She is more than meets the eye, and certainly much more than what she has said. I'm having some suspicions that Muse is either the chick that I think is Adios, which is probably very unlikely, or she's a witch, which sounds very, very likely to me.
Are you? No, you couldn't be.
No, I'm not a witch or anything. I am the niece of the reigning Duke Cayenne. My full name is Mildine Uzalith de Cayenne.
Everything has gone exactly as Lady Mildine predicted.
Just as she predicted how the noble armies would agree to the Northern War. And your appointment to the branch campus. That uncle of hers can't hold a candle to someone with such a sharp mind. Now that the prince is gone, hers is the only hand left in the game.
And for the last of my predictions, I present a rapid-fire sequence of predictions that don't quite have a resolution yet. I feel like there's a lot of Crossbell people in Erebonia right now. There's gonna be some sort of insurrection or something like that. I have a feeling. Alright, man, we need to relax. Man, is this where are we eventually gonna learn that Osborn killed her family just so that he could recruit her? Like, is that really necessary? Could you just entertain the thought for a second that like obviously I don't know hardly anything about Joshua, but like, could you imagine if he is also the son of Gileath Osborn? Like, that would be insanity. And then if Breen is actually from this village, insanity. Sharon's gonna die soon. That's what's gonna happen.
Someday, when you feel the need, please tell Lady Elisa. For you see, there is the possibility that I may not be there for her.
Hamilton was too busy and declined?
I already made the prediction that Hamilton, as soon as they mentioned Hamilton, I made the prediction that he's the one that's working with Ouroboros. Anyways, I made the prediction that if the Lance Maiden is alive, then Dreichels would be alive. And I didn't manage to say this before, but I'll say it now. I actually think that Dreichels is the leader of Ouroboros. I think he's alive. Yeah, this is the place where Osborn was shot and died. And then he wasn't dead again. Oh yeah, my theory about that is he might have had like a homunculus. I think that's what Millium and Altina are. I'm guessing that's what was giving the speech. Or, you know, he has a crazy ogre power and he just doesn't die like that. And that's a wrap. Cold Steel 4 is right there. Literally right there. I'm excited because it's going to be amazing. Right, Thomas?
Precisely.
Glad you agree. So let's get out there and bring the ruckus. Let's get those answers to every question ever posed and close the chapter on Cold Steel. I'm ready. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. See you on the next video. Peace.
Heed your master. Ishmelga!
This is unexpected. He's got one too. Why did I never see that coming? Ishmelga.
Now, Reen, let us begin. Together we shall write the end to this wretched fairy tale. In ink, black as despair.
Yeesh.
Heimdallar.
Toa?
Tower. Oh, Instructor Schwarzer. Deathlinger. Heimdallar.
Mother.
The Deathlinger.
Yahoo!
I'm a proud Erebonian man.